welcome to Magnolia's Live. It is the Buy More, Save More sale. You're going to love these deals today, and I have this giant pile of stems, greenery, and assorted branches that you're going to want to know about because you can save money on these items today. The sale started today. If you didn't hear about it, I'm here to tell you about it. Kayla's going to help me. She's behind the camera. Hi, everyone. Thank you, and welcome. Thanks for jumping on today. Hey, there is a lot going on, and Kate's keeping up with the incoming freight, thankfully, so she is focused on freight today, and Kayla's going to help me out. The rest of the team is designing and getting ready for fall displays. We're putting fall out at the store, but while we're doing it, you know we need some more space on our shelves, so the greenery and the stems are going to be buy more, save more. Let me hold up my snazzy, jazzy graphic here. This is the deal. Is it backwards or straight on? Can you read it? So your savings options are the more you buy, the more you save, guys.
Our mics are on,
Our
are they?
mics are on. Are our mics on? We are good to go.
Oh my
You're
gosh,
not on.
we didn't plug into your phone.
There. Can you do it? The phone is
Oh,
going
sorry,
to
you're gonna
move.
see my finger for a minute.
Hold on, everybody. Well, we're a little behind the 8 ball today.
Okay, how about now?
There. All better, everybody? Well, at least the audio was caught because the microphone wasn't in there. Ah, that's the problem. Okay. You know what? Whenever it's Amy and Kayla, there's got to be some excitement and some glitches. That's how we roll, right, Kayla?
Oh yes, there's always something that happens.
That's how we roll. Okay, this is the deal. I will now be audible. You can hear me. The buy more in my straight, is it reversed? It's reversed on the mirror that I'm looking at, but
It's
that's
right.
straight. Okay. Today, on all of these everyday stems, which includes a whole bunch of greenery, guys, green stems, floral stems, succulent stems, and branches, with a minimum purchase of $50, you'll save 10. If your total purchase is over 200, you'll save 20% off your purchase. And if you've got a purchase over $300, is that what I'm reading back? No, over $200, you're going to save 30% off. Wow. Oh, look at that sale. Kate set the sale up. It's a doozy. We haven't ever done this sale before, and I think we are using some new apps to create the sales online with how the software works. So basically, as long as you spend $50, you're going to get something on sale today. In these categories, Kayla dropped the link. The link will take you to the entire collection of online items, and you're going to notice when you guys are shopping how limited the quantities are on some of these things. Like succulents, they're down to 2s and 3s. Some stems are down to 2s and 3s, which it shows you online. And we're excited about getting those 2s, 3s gone because it makes better shelf space when the box can come off the shelf. So I like to see the last ones gone. That helps Carol out. She's the shelf organizer. Also, we're getting out these light branches because the light branches are falling under the sale, and that never happens. I don't remember the last time these light branches were on sale. They are not going to be reordered. We're going to move on to different brands of light branches. We have the birch and we have the brown twig branches, so I'll be showing you those close up as well. And then currently going on is our special buy of the week, and Kayla just told me we have a $39 item, and what was the second one?
39 and I think 45.
39 and 45. We have the outdoor safe lanterns that come in different color. Here, one's plugged in, one's not. Can you see the two
39
sizes?
and 45.
39 and 45. They both have 3 different color settings. They come with the remote in that little bag there, and the remote will set up your timer for 6 different types of timer settings. These are a plastic glowing light lantern with metal, copper metal, and it's while supplies last. So we already changed our offering from the white one to the copper ones. When the copper ones are gone, I guess our special buy of the week is going to be gone when these are gone. So what do you think the report is? Just a couple of each remaining?
Yeah.
A couple of each remaining. Okay. So that's the story. And our little guys right here, they look so cute with candle rings, or you can stick them out next to your patio furniture on your end tables. I like them on my end table because they're small enough that they're not in the way. I can actually
Did you want me to get
have
the garland
my cups. Yeah, we probably should. And I'll get this one open here. So that is the story today. We're going to run through items. I hope you guys are having a great Friday. I love getting ready for the weekend. There's always so much going on in the summertime. And around here tomorrow, we're going to have the farmers market on Saturday is something to look forward to. I wonder if I can show these and then move them back. Maybe that's what I'll do. The farmers market on Saturday is a blast. I love it. It's 2 blocks down the street from our store.
Have
Not
you
even.
got to do the pancake lady?
No, I stood in line for the pancake lady and I didn't get the little tiny
I haven't
pancakes
got
that
to
they
do
make.
it,
Yeah.
but I want to try them.
So it's an exciting thing for our community because the farmers market this year is expanded, bigger and better. I'll let you drop the links for these and I'll show this one right in front of me before I put it back. I think it'll be good if I show them up close and then I'll stand them up behind me. So with the sale, you're going to figure out the discount you're going to get by deciding what you would like to purchase today. And the biggest thing, whoops, sorry, yep.
Nope, go ahead.
Oh, would you text Kate? Because
She just texted me.
good. You guys, did you have fun with us last night? We picked a Magnolias match winner, and that means if you hung out anytime with us last night during the live or shopped yesterday at all, you were in the running, maybe you didn't even know it, for a Magnolias match, which you may remember is your purchase back on a gift card, and we have a winner. The winner is
Annette Anderson.
Annette Anderson. Hey, Annette. Okay, that's who we're picking today. I didn't know. I knew that there was going to be somebody, and I'm glad that Kate has got that figured out. Annette Anderson, I think you picked up some fun of the new food items.
She's got a lot of the food
You've got
items.
some food items, and we had a blast last night kind of doing a little mini cooking show. Kayla was watching.
I thought maybe somebody would bring us some food, but
Oh, it's
nobody
over it. You should have grabbed some.
I
It's
know,
at the
I didn't
store.
even think of it.
Oh yeah, the dip was amazing. You're gonna love the dip. I think everybody should grab the staff that was there, just Jane and Riley. It was the street corn dip.
Mhm.
That was amazing. Everyone loved it.
I'm excited to try. Is there any apple bread left?
There's apple bread
I'm
left
trying-
and there's sweet corn dip left. Yes, we need to make sure you guys all sample that. I forgot to tell Jane to get that out for the customers too today. So we've got a lineup of fun things, and we appreciate you for jumping in and getting that purchase done. Our winner chicken dinner.
Yeah.
Okay, that means the gift card is coming back to you. I don't know
She
what the
had
value.
$127.
Well, congratulations. So a Magnolias match means we will be giving her back $127 on a Magnolias gift card for a future purchase, which was the amount.
And she's even online. She said,
Oh, you're
my
here?
goodness, thank you.
Good. Okay, you might have got an email. I don't know if she sent it or not, but you're going to see that. It's like instant money. You can just use it right away. So I appreciate you hanging out with us last night, and enjoy your fun little snacks when they get there. Have a party now. We all need to have a party.
Yeah. And
So,
also,
that's awesome.
she said it's not 10, 20, and $30. It's 10%, 20%, and 30%.
Oh. I was trying to read it backwards. I'm sorry, Kate. Okay, mistake number 2, and we are 10 minutes in. Spend 50, get 10% off. Spend 100, get 20% off. Spend 200 and get 30% off. That is a great value because you're not limited to just a single number. Your 30% will be 30% of whatever you spend $200 and up. 30% off. So obviously your best savings is to place an order of $200 or more, which is not counting tax, of course, and shipping. But if there's some things that you like in the greenery category or in the light category, those things kind of add up quicker and are also practical use year round. So for our lighting category, we've got these fun little willow bud stems, and this is the Light Garden brand. They have indoor only stems that they design with lights. Their lights are all warm. None of them are bright, glaring, and cool. These are pretty golden, warm toned. These little willow buds are, can you see them close up? It's trying to focus on me. Close up. There, you can see them. They're fuzzy. They are lit, and there's a bunch of buds per stem. And not only that, but the stems have these nice little wing out pieces that help make your vase look much, much fuller. So these are perfect for right now because you can add them into your summery drop-ins and add a little glow at night. I love having lighted items, especially as I get towards the fall season. The light things are cozy with fall looks. And the light color of these garlands and stems is perfect for fall.
And those are $74.50.
So if you were to buy over $200, let's do some fast math. 74, so 7 times 3 is 21, 22, 23, $23 off. 50,
Don't look at
$51.
me.
So if you spend over $200, this set, for instance, instead of being $74, would be 51. And that is the fast math for the day. So that is style number 1. Then I've got this 8-foot garland in front of me. What's the story on the 8-foot garland? It's the longest lighted garland we've ever had because almost always when we get the battery operated ones, they are short because you can't get very far with batteries. This is the big one because you plug it in. These are all electric. Your
8-foot
choices.
lighted birch vine garland is $79.50.
$79.50 regular price. Okay, so it's about $24 off. So it's going to be a little over $50. This is a huge wired garland. Let me show you close so you can see the birch texture. There you can see how nice the look is. This is a tacky finish on this. It's not a shiny plastic. It's kind of a matte finish. I love how detailed the branches are. This is the one Kate has running across the top of her kitchen cabinets, and she kind of works in different garlands seasonally, but it's up there all the time. We actually, at her home, she's got a power bar, I think, that runs up to the top of the cabinet and it plugs in with a timer, a little wall outlet timer. So it's off and on, but she doesn't touch it. And it does have a really long electric cord.
Kate said, are the mics plugged in all the way? There's a crackling when you laugh.
A crackling when I laugh? That's a new problem. Now she's going to mess with that.
Yep.
Okay, not really.
They're all the way in.
Okay. And we're on. We just need, Kate, would you please sit there and look at some new mics while you're sitting at your desk? These things are on their last leg. I know we've only dropped them 19 times. That happens also around here. Let me lay these back in this tray and see what that looks like. Oh, well, it's a lot for that tray. You need a whole mantle to cover this one for this look here. Oh, wow.
Can you tell we were running behind?
Well, we were running behind because we wanted to go find you guys all of this stuff. Oh no, I can't plug in all these at one time. This power bar is too full. Well, that's no fun. I can't plug it in. So then our choice was stop and make sure we were coming on the live on time because we just were gathering all of the stems that were everywhere. Oh well. So I'm trying to be proactive here and show you all of these lights. Let me see if I can do a better job. And then we're going to get to this gigantic pile of greenery as well. Greens and stones. So you're going to see a lot of good stuff today. Light branches, number 2. We've got the regular birch branch and the regular brown branch. Can you see these color and textures? There you go. So those are, again, they're kind of like a tape wrapped. They're not shiny plastic. They have a tactile to them. They're soft wires. So they're not super stiff. You can see how nicely this wire is going to let you shape things. It's a pliable, nice wire. I like the style of these branches the best of any I've ever had. This set of 3 and this set of 3 come wired together. You can see they're all electric, a nice big bundle for a long length of wire that's also quite skinny. The little transformer on the end. These last for years and years, you guys. We've sold them for years and years, and a lot of our customers share with us that they still have their original light branches. And in fact, if anything ever goes bad with them, it's usually this replaceable item, the transformer. If this wears out, if you have a set, let me know because we can get, and we have these transformers in stock. And that's usually the only thing that might wear out on the items. So they're a great investment. What was the branch prices? Did you get to that?
I think they're about $59. We have a lot to choose from. I'm just going to
Oh,
drop the
good.
link on all the lighted.
So they'd be about $18 off. Yeah, is there
think
something I need to grab?
The birch one is $59.
Okay. And the brown should be a little bit less.
$55.
There you go. So it's going to be about $16 off a set and $18 off a set.
Because we have a gold lighted branch set of 3 for $44.
Oh, other colors that I don't have out. So as you're scrolling through the collection, you could probably sort by lighted, perhaps. I don't know if that was a way to sort.
Yeah, I just put lighted branch.
Oh, okay. She's going to drop you a link to a group of items. At any rate, you're going to choose your discount, 10% off with a minimum purchase of $50, 20% off if your stems and items in the collection exceed 100 subtotal, and you're going to get 30% off your total ticket if your ticket of these items in this category are over $200. So everything we're showing today, with the exception of talking about these little lanterns, are going to count towards your purchase. I don't want to be confusing, but basically you're picking your deal. You're getting either 10, 20, or 30% off. How long are we doing this buy more, save more sale, Kayla? Oh, through 7/13. Is that Sunday?
That is, what's today? Today is the 11th. Yep, Sunday.
Sunday. So it says that it doesn't stack with coupons, which probably means
or pedal points.
Pedal points. So that means that the pedal points are going to be earned, but when you get to the checkout, this won't be the purchase you redeem your pedal points on. Save those for another time. That's probably happens quite often, as you know. And when we can, we certainly try to line up the pedal points at the same time, but sometimes that just doesn't work with our software. But I know you guys like the deals, so we're always switching up the opportunities for you and giving you new deals. Okay, the other thing that comes in the lighted sets would be the short ones. I believe we only have the brown short branch set, which was regular price $35.50. And the thing that's different about the brown short one is that it's short, for starters, and also that it is a single stem with multiple branches instead of 3 individual stems. So those branches, if you have questions, let me know, and I can explain about them more. But you guys probably have seen them and you know what we're talking about. Okay, here is the brown sets of shorty ones. So if it was $39, you're going to get it, or $35.50, you would get at least $3.50 off of the set, unless you want to buy a bigger order, and then you would get $10 off of a set. So maybe you get these for 25 bucks. And that's the brown set. These are going to be fantastic for fall with the warm colored lights. They're golden warm for fall coloring. It's going to be perfect as we get into the season. I'm not thinking ahead. I'm doing fall displays, so that's where my brain is. I am in full-blown fall mode. We don't have very many of any of these boxes. I was just back there. There's just a few of each on a shelf.
Not a lot.
And if you take advantage of the deal, well, that just helps us create more space for the fall that's coming in. And I'm calling everybody today, begging them to send anything that they have. So that's been what I've been doing, is getting on the phone and saying, okay, you only have $1,000. I know you're waiting. Send the 1,000. Don't hold it. Send my stuff, because I don't care if it's not very big and the freight is terrible. We're doing it anyway so that you guys can have the new things.
Yeah.
We're trying. Okay, let's talk about some beautiful white items. These are a great selection of white stems. Scoochy scooch. Things that don't go on sale that we use year round. The gals are using these right now in our new Fall Solitude collection, which is blue and cream. And the fall colors, leaves and everything, are all very light and beige. This is a baby cosmos spray, or a mini cosmos spray. It has a dingy leaf, an olive colored leaf, which makes it perfect for fall. And that's why we use it in the fall looks, as opposed to brighter stems like this one with a true bright green leaf on it. And that's a little bit more summery. But what's more classic than a straight out hydrangea in white? Nothing. White hydrangeas I will buy forever because there's always a need for them with weddings and classic summer decor. Even just a nice, and this is the full-size stem lake, a nice vase of just rounded hydrangeas is so pretty. So that piece is a single stem.
I'm just going to drop the whole link for the thing, because
Okay.
there's
She's
a lot.
on it. Got it. And then this stem with white orchids. So these, I was just going to touch them and see. These are Real Touch orchids here. And they are soft and pliable, beautiful orchids. I always have fun time selecting orchids, because at this vendor, the orchid room is huge. And I just have to go through the whole wall and pick my favorites, because I can't ever have them all. But they have so many great choices. This is how you'd want to shape it. So if you love classic white orchids, which would go great in like blue and white, oriental powdery, that would be an amazing look. Just to do an orchid design, I would buy 3 of them to do an orchid design. That stem is going to be part of the collection. This is a fun one. Here is a big wisteria stem. Let me show you how full this is. You know what? Kate's probably seeing this too. This doesn't look good. There's wrinkles in the background. Here is the wisteria stem that's part of the look. This is a very tall stem. And the reason we bought it is to be able to have this full length to hang. If you want to do a doorway, an arch, a garden arch, this could be an outdoor item. And that particular wisteria is the biggest one we have in the warehouse right now. There might be a small size, but this stem is huge. So if you're going to do any kind of archway work, especially for weddings, this is the one you want. 54-inch stem. I'm going to tuck this back in so it doesn't get damaged, because I know there's not very many, and if you want one wisteria, you're going to want more than one. You'll want at least 3 to get the job done, 3 or 5, and stagger them across a garden arch or something like that. That would be great. Actually, they would hang beautifully in a wreath too. What else is in here for white? Queen Anne's lace. Perfect plan. Let's get that out. Queen Anne's lace every year is a real winner for us. I love Queen Anne's lace because when we design with it, come springtime, you always get a nice airy look when you add the Queen Anne's lace. This is a nice one because the blooms are smaller. Sometimes when they're very large, it's harder to work them in. They seem quite clumpy. So that's a smaller look there. Do you want me to watch comments on a different phone?
Oh, I was looking for a trailing white geranium for somebody, but
so any geraniums should be 40% off though.
Robin, can you send us a message and I'll write your name down just so I don't forget about you.
Did you remember a notebook?
No.
I'll hand you mine. I am ready. Because every time we do this with you guys, we think of stuff we need to do.
And we find things that I need
and we
to
find
fix.
mistakes, and Kayla is on it. She's the fixer of the day. So we're actually building a really pretty arrangement right here, if you didn't notice. This is a good combo, hydrangeas and Queen Anne's lace. Also, you could add in this mini pom-pom. It is a pom-pom spray in cream. It's a quite white color. I mean, I would call it white, but it is color named cream. That one blends right in if you're doing an all white look. White wedding, white room, white decor in your house. That's the one you want.
Is all the white stems included?
Yes, it should be. Yes, they should be included. If there's any mistake of some white stem that isn't, it's maybe in the 40% off category. Potentially, like some stems, if they are overtly springy and not an everyday stem, will fall under the spring-summer looks. I don't know,
and
like
Kate
the geraniums,
did comment,
for instance.
it's everyday greenery and flowers, not included in any of the spring sales.
The spring sale's better. Or the spring sale's a guaranteed discount of 40%.
Nomi said she's watching us while pampering herself with a petty.
Oh, nice.
And then she's meeting her friends who
Really?
are making homemade Bloody Marys.
Oh my gosh. Are you going to do all the fun toppings on the Bloody Mary with all the veggies and the garnishes? I don't even like Bloody Marys, but I just want to order one when you go to those bars that make them super crazy with all this stuff on top. Hilarious. Hilarious. I hope you guys make amazing ones. Post it on the VIP page, Nomi. Your Bloody Marys and what you did to them. if they're blown up. This guy is awesome. It was $19.99, so depending how much you're getting, you're going to get either 10%, 20%, or 30% off your purchase. You just want to spend a minimum of $50 to get the first level of discount, and then if you climb over 100 or 200, you're going to get those extra discounts at higher rates when you get over those price points. And your purchase is going to not include the shipping and the tax, of course, to calculate the subtotal. The computer is going to do that automatically. There's not a code, as I understand. There's no code needed.
Yes.
So it's going to happen at the checkout, and if it's not giving you the discount you're expecting, you maybe are thinking about the tax or the subtotal is somehow not looking right because it has the you got to watch the tax and shipping.
Everybody's getting their orders in.
Hey, good. Thanks for helping us,
I see
guys.
them popping up.
Some things are low in quantities on the shelf. I don't know if I have an example here, but we're down to like just ones and twos. Oh, this is an example. So if you grab it, then the box comes off the shelf and we really have space. That's an exciting day for Carol when she can whip a box off the shelf.
She gets so excited.
I love that idea. Okay, this thing, I'm not going to make a big crunchy noise and pull it out. This is the last one of these weathered pearls, for instance. Weathered, what is it called?
String of
Weathered string of pearls.
Yes.
There's only one. It's this gray wash color. If anybody buys it, great. Then we don't have to have it on the shelf with all the succulents anymore because it's the last one, and he's just all by himself.
and
He needs
it's
to get home.
$9.50.
Okay. Allium comes in 2 sizes. I've got the big one here. I don't see the shorty one. This is a great item for outdoor porch pots. It's outdoor safe. It's kind of tall. And the big one is really showy. I've been using it a lot when I do my Special Monday designing. That piece comes in handy for neutral looks. This one comes in handy for neutral looks. This bud stem. This is the tallest one we've ever had. This little bud stem here is plastic. I'm out of the way so it's focusing. Plastic, fuzzies, but tall. Look how tall this is. So this
That is
stem,
tall.
yes, it's $9.99 is the regular price. It doesn't say how tall it is, but it looks like it's 4 feet, over 4 feet. So that stem is a nice neutral color. Great for floor vases. If you need like a tall base stem and then you build your floor vase and some of these little shorter guys get wired to your tall one, that's my trick for designing.
It says it's
in
50
vases.
inches.
Oh, well, that makes sense. How about some, oh, here's a cream one. Is there other cream behind me? Let me see if I can grab. This is a Caspia spray, super airy and weedy. We'll look at that one. The Caspia is a good filler stem. It's also foam and plastic, so there's going to be a little fallout on that one. She's got a white, oh yeah, definitely that eucalyptus. This is one of my favorites to design with. I love this eucalyptus. It has that little fun foam bud on there. And if you grab those stems, again, do 3s because 3s in a vase are an amazing starting point for a drop-in. Or if you're doing a tray, you could lay 2 of them end to end and they're nice and full. That one was $14.99 a stem. And then this piece, which I have designed with, it's here in the live room. I obviously made a lot of stuff with this one. It's all bent up here. This is a great stem to use to wind things together and use the twiggies to secure to make your own drop-in or as a tray filler. I don't remember what this thing is called. And it looks like the tag is off, which is good because it has had a rough life in here. It's my demo one.
I know what this is.
Do you know? She's looking at me with the big question mark on her face, but we don't know. We're thinking about it. That one is also part of the white collection on sale. This is a sedum stem that is called Cream. It is a little bit more warm toned. I would say it's going to blend into our fall looks. Here's Cream and Cream together. These are Real Touch stems that are nice and pliable. It also comes in blue. Very pretty color combo. Hey, let's switch to purples. Look what we have in purple. And again, if you're just jumping on, hey, welcome. This is the Buy More, Save More sale, and our deal is up to you today how much you're going to save.
Is that the mini blossom?
That could be. The mini blossom? Mini blossom stem that's all bendy vine. I love that.
That
Let me
could
hold
be
that
it.
up for you to read. There you go. So you've got discount options, and if you spend these prices, hit these marks, at least $50, over 100 or over 200, you'll get 10, 20, or 30% off your order from this category of products, which I'm showing you today. Let's get into the purple color. This is called a shoe black plant. What is a shoe black plant? I don't know. But
I don't know what
pretty
that is either.
That is the coloring of a shoe black plant. This one is not shaped at all. Straight out of the box. It is very full when you shape it and has a nice long trailer, a couple of short trailers, and then a nice center section of short stems to make it good and full. It's still wired together here.
$29.50 for that.
It's very large. $29.50 for the shoe black plant. Let's layer that up with this plant that they're going to be the UV Protect Wandering Jew plant. So that one is a realistic looking plant when you put it in outdoor hanging baskets, and it has been used a lot. We've been putting it in our baskets. UV protected means you can get that outside and it will hold up okay for you because of our coatings on those. Love that.
That one is $24.50.
Got it. Okay, gorgeous Queen Anne's lace in the same color family. That Queen Anne's lace is the bundle, and the color they call Beauty, And if you notice, there's more than one color tone there. Really pretty for wedding work too. If anybody's doing weddings, I'm using this in our fall collection, Enchanted Autumn. These items are all part of that color palette. So we've been designing with them, but they're on sale today if you get your minimum of $50 met. Also this fun little berry bundle, which is a true plum tone berry. Can you see that rich color? Nice glossy berries, all separate stems here, and you can just pull them apart. You don't have to cut them or anything. They're just bundled together, individual stems. Great for designing centerpieces and wreaths because you can easily get that color popped in there.
Judy says she's joining a bit late, but she's
Hi.
here.
Did you get the rundown, Judy? The more you buy, the more you save. A new category today of regular price everyday stems that you can use, whether they're designer colors, basic whites and creams, or basic greenery. These stems are going to be on sale through the weekend, and your sale will start at a purchase price of $50 or more. The more you buy, the more you're going to save on your purchase. This is a mini Cosmos, and it's the color violet. Isn't that a gorgeous color? It really looks nice with the layering of these different types of purples and plums together. Ooh, somebody do a design with this.
That's pretty.
Isn't that pretty?
I'm not a purple person, but that's pretty.
Wow.
But it's not really purple.
It's a dark plummy color. I got one more stem I can see back here. We're just going through the color palettes. So I know that sometimes holding these stems side by side, it's a way to see the compatibility of stems where you can't do that when you're just looking at single images on our website. So this is considered the washed currant berry in plum.
Mm-hmm.
That's
$7.50 for that.
Is a winner chicken dinner. We love that stem. So he's very dusty colored, pretty muted, a little bit deeper toned. How do you feel about that?
I found it's the Mia Mini Blossom and Seed Bush.
That's what this one is?
Yeah.
Oh.
But that one is 40% off.
That's 40? Okay, this is part of the summer collection. So
yes.
Kayla and I have to just kind of grab and guess. How about this one? Did we ever talk about what this was called?
The Daisy something.
When I held that up? Okay, because I forget if we said what that one was called. That one could be 40.
That one is 40.
It's 40. Okay, that's another 40. So some of these little basic white ones, if they were overtly springy, summery, they got put into the 40 category. Otherwise, we're at the everydays. So here is a gorgeous orchid. I'm going to lay that with the plum so you can see. It's a little bit of a cooler orchid tone of purple, but look how great the veining is. Can you see that okay? I need to get it away from my face. So that veining in the centers and the petals is so realistic. You're going to want to shape it like this because this is how he would grow for real.
There's only 4 of those
Oh,
left.
really? Leah has an orchid that is blooming and it looks amazing. She really has the touch in her window. I have to give her all my houseplants to help her revive them. She can revive them because I'm really poor at maintaining houseplants. And then you could mix in this dark blackberry. This is the berry bush in black. That is the only black thing right now in the lineup.
Rosalie said those, she loves all the purple. Ruth said those look like fall colors.
They do. You can definitely use these for fall. We consider them decorator color probably, like an everyday decorator color is how they're getting put together here in our everyday category because we will design with these colors year round, especially when we're doing custom work and we're matching people's homes and making designs for them at the store. So
the purple berry is called Plum Washed Currant Berry for $7.50.
That was this one right here, the plum currant berry. It's a good value and it is nice bendy stem. It works really well to wind through table swags or tray swags. Here's another thing that kind of borders on mauve. It's kind of a terracotta mauve color. It's a sedum spray. Yes, sedum spray is what it's called. That one I'm also using for fall. We have a collection called Sweater Weather that we're working on. That little guy is a terracotta to mauve toned item that really is a great filler because it's hard to find wispy, weedy, tiny things, and that is a good one. So speaking of excellent items that you can use every day, do you know what else falls under this sale? That's so amazing. You guys, you can get Bendy Vine on sale. It's the best day ever. There's a Bendy Vine sale. So here's my favorite top pick of all time. This is my favorite Bendivine stem and strand. It's the one that we call it two-tone brown, I think. The twig garland, wrap twig garland. The reason it's the best one of all time is probably mostly because of the versatile color. Put these stems over
I
here.
believe that one is that's not the gray green, or is that the?
This one might be the gray green. It's an MT number, if that's what you're after. Well, they both are. And then we also have the bleached one. This is the other color. So both of these are falling under the sale, and it's matching twig. I love the Bendivine, and it's such a joke around here. It's even on the t-shirt, right? You all have the shirt. It's on our t-shirt, got Bendivine, and those new shirts in mint green are going fast, by the way. The mint green t-shirts that say Magnolia's Flower Family, and on the back they say got Bendivine. It's because of this stuff. So if you're in the know, you know that we love Bendivine around here. This is a wrap twig stem. This is the wrap twig garland. I believe they might call it bleached wrap twig, or is
that
it
one
called?
is called
There's another name
that
for
long
it.
one is the cream wrap twig Bendivine,
Okay.
and then the other thing is the wrap twig
Yes.
Bendivine spray.
So something to note, if you buy them both, the vendor changed the coloring on it. So they are currently looking like this. They're different, and I can't help it, but I'm pointing it out so you know. If it's important to you, they're a little different in coloring. And then this one is my favorite because of the green-brown combination, and I like the different lengths of stems. So we cut it apart more often than using it in its entirety, but it sure is a fun item to play with, and there's lots of ways to design with Bendivine. Let's just say it makes everything better, right? And this through Sunday will be part of the options to add for your sale. So that's awesome to know. Couple greenery things in front of me here. I probably will let you grab some more off the shelf.
Okay.
Oh boy. Well, that's all falling everywhere. This stem is
Christine, can you let
awesome.
me know which link you would like?
Yes, obvious our delay from you seeing the video and us seeing your comment means we always have to have a specific. If you want a link, let us know which one. This is the seed tassel spray, the Salal something tassel spray, Salal leaf and tassel seed spray. It also will work for fall because it's very olivey. I like that color a lot. We've also been talking about how versatile this eucalyptus was. You can grab this everyday stem of eucalyptus as part of an option right now too. This is the one, the classic one we talked about a couple of weeks ago, or maybe it was just last week. Time flies. Another fun green stem that is a gorgeous one. This is a Pittosporum stem, and it is big. This is a full stem. Thanks. Kayla's loading me up with the rest of the...
I'm trying not to be loud.
So this one is a everyday item because we sell it for regular greenery when we're designing in just straight away everyday green looks. But that stem is quite full. The regular price on that one was $14.99. There is another style of Pittosporum stem. I would say this one's my favorite. This one is my favorite because if I hold it up, can you see the veining and how realistic the veins look on that? That is a great looking stem. It looks so real, I feel like I could smell it. And having worked in a fresh flower shop, if you ever cut this woody stem, it doesn't smell nice. So I always remember that. That fragrance when I see this realistic Pittosporum. So that's a great one. We just talked about this eucalyptus. Look how pretty it looks in a big old bundle. Can't go wrong with eucalyptus. Still a classic. All these items, guys, are falling into the category, the link that Kayla dropped earlier for the whole big list. And then she's been kind of breaking out different groupings of items for you so you can get the deal. You're going to want to take some time on your order to get to those higher price points. Mm-hmm. If you have a $50 minimum purchase, you'll get 10% off. If you have a $100 purchase, you'll get 20% off anywhere over $100. And then if your purchase becomes over $200, you're getting 30% off your whole purchase of items from this category through Sunday. If you're watching in replay, thank you, thank you. This is helping us make room for the fall Christmas as it's arriving, and it's coming in. It's not as fast as we like, but we're making it work. We are making it work. This is the full of life twig stem, I think, is what this one is. The twigginess that will make any vase design look amazing and weedy and airy and branchy. It was regularly $14.99. I'm going to let you take that tag out.
Okay.
And this is another similar item, only maybe more realistic. Do you love the look of that one? This is the willow spray. And it's a paper wrap stem with plastic components. So it's both paper and plastic. You can put it outside. This part right here kind of discolors, but the ends of it do well. So it's kind of a half and half item there, depending how you look at it. This little item was $12.99.
Adventure foliage.
That might be the adventure
There's
foliage.
two different ones, but they look the same.
So we have a light colored one and we have a green one. Which color do you like best? Those are the two tones that you can choose from. This top one goes well with purples and mauves, by the way, being all gray with that little touch of accent. Let's look at some liminess. Look at these two limey colors and check out this limey item. This could be in the summer category. I'm not sure. It's the wildflower spray. It has a neutral vibe to it, but it might have been part of our summer look. It's a paper wrapped drop-in stem that has a lot of fullness to it. Combination of different kinds of foam, floral, and the plastic and fabric leaves. There's a lot going on there. It's a good starter base when you do drop-ins and tray designs, by the way. And then these two, if you still have some holes in your outdoor planters, grab these guys. These are amazing together.
1 second, my lunch is here.
Yay, your lunch. Good plan. This is a crazy looking grass spray, but when you use this in your outdoor planter, it looks so showy and bright. If you haven't ever grabbed it, you should. It's a zebra grass. That's what we've got on it. The zebra grass makes sense. And then this one is a UV protected phyllo hanging bush. And we don't put our greenery on sale very often because of the fact that they sell year round, but this particular one has a really full center. All this is still wired. There's a lot of stems in the middle here. And then you've got some medium length items, a couple of nice long ones here. And the color palette, if you're doing these two together, just energizes anything. If your stuff outside is looking a little tired, that's what you need to do, is add a little bit of a bright green to it.
Sharon just tuned in. She's asking what the
Hi.
discounts are.
Okay, Sharon, should we recap? Let's do it. So with our sale prices today, it's the buy more, save more sale. If you spend $50, you'll get 10% off your total purchase in this category. If you spend over $100, you'll get 20% off. And if you spend over $200, you'll get 30% off. Isn't that awesome? And I love that I can make some space on the shelves because Carol, is putting it all away. And she's doing the thing where you have to hustle and shuffle the boxes around, and it's better if the boxes just get emptied and gone. So all of these green things are ready to go to your house if you want some green stems. Last week's event was on the garlands, the wreaths, and so forth, the designs. Now we're on to the stems and bushes. So this little guy is not little at all. There's a lot of material here. I haven't been unwiring any of these bundles, so they are much fuller than I'm showing you. I think this is a pilea. Where is his stem or his label?
Yes.
Okay,
$42.50 for that.
That is a very full outdoor safe plant. Is it UV or just a straight out?
It just says
It's an outdoor safe stem, but not UV coated.
Yeah.
This little guy will give you some height in your outdoor pots if you want some height, or in a vase. This is nice and full. It's a good little sprouty guy with fine leaves, which gives you a nice airy look. That is the Nandina spray. A couple different styles of Nandina in our online store. This one we have a few more of. The other one there's only one someplace. I don't know where he is, but there's one other Nandina. So that's a great looking green. We're getting a pile here.
Let's see. Yeah, the other one is $12.50, and
okay.
Oh wait, you have the bush. Do you have the bush or the spray?
I have the stem of the Nandina. Spray.
there's a
It's the
bush.
spray. There's a bush.
Yeah.
Okay. And there's one somewhere. This is a bright, oh, this should go with the limey colored items, actually. This would look great with the liminess of the philodendron and the zebra grass. This would fit right in. It is only $8.99. I think this is a leather fern plant.
I have that at my house.
Is he looking vibrant and showy? These are both Real Touch ferns. We
I
have
think
several.
that one is called a Boston fern.
Oh, that could be. That might be the Boston fern.
Yep.
I think it looks good to put two of them together to make it extra full, but it's only $8.99, so it's an economic thing to do. That one is Real Touch. This one, which I think is the maidenhair. Oh no, this is the UV protected lace fern. Isn't that showy? That lace fern needs to be shaped out, but it's nice and full. That's the lace fern Real Touch. Then we have this gigantic trailing fern here. This is not the joy fern, it's the leather fern. We have two different ferns that look like this.
That one is, that's not the joy.
Nope, this
It's
is the leather.
leather fern
This is
hanging
the
bush.
leather.
There's only
So-
two left.
Oh, really? Okay, two of these. This is the big full one. It has lots of topper stems up here to make it nice and thick. The other one is virtually identical, but there's just less of it. And its starting point was $12.99. This one's over $20. Two of these, more of the joy ferns. So you'd have to, if we run out, buy more joy ferns. This is a different color palette, so you can see the difference from all these bright greens to this more muted green going into the fall season. This would be a good transition piece. And New England boxwood is what this one is. It has some matching components. There's a matching garland, but the spray is on sale today. So that little guy is more of a muted green. Bouncing back to bright greens, I love this ivy. Look at that. That is a UV protected, isn't it? Yeah, UV protected ivy. Super showy. Works great for filling in your pots.
That one's, I believe, that was 1950.
If you've got holes in your pots because something died from too much rain or too much heat, which is it at your house? Because around here,
Right now it's rain.
I know, now it's bordering on things getting too wet. In fact, I bet if I go look at my tomatoes, they're probably really suffering because they were already doing weird things from being too wet.
And then the hail.
Did you get hail?
It was just little hail,
Oh.
but my mom got like big hail.
Really?
Mhm.
And your mom's here in town.
Oh, she's in Hoskins.
She's in Hoskins? I didn't hear about hail. Oh boy. We had crazy storms last night. This
I
is
don't think
the-
anybody really knew what was going on.
No, not even the city people. They're blowing whistles and alarms, and there's not an actual tornado, but it was a storm, definitely a storm. But the clouds were scary because when I drove home after the live last night, you guys, I felt like a storm chaser.
I took a picture. Maybe I could
Did
show
you?
them.
Oh
This
wow,
was-
and there
we
were
had to
storm
come into town
chasers.
and get biscuits.
Did you? There were storm chasers everywhere, though. Did you see how many people were pulled over
Yeah.
out of their cars, looking at these clouds, doing, oh wow.
Yeah, that's the picture.
I was driving home underneath the cloud like that, and I got under it, and it was weirdly dark. I have text. So that's not the kind of clouds you want to see in Nebraska. And the storm chasers were here from all over. There was a Texas guy, and he was like by Battle Creek, and then I saw his post of a crazy cloud. So yeah, it was that kind of
Yeah,
day.
it was.
That kind of day, and we don't need many of those. But in Nebraska, it's kind of the deal. This amaranthus has a little fallout, but it's super showy. It's an indoor item and should have been with the limey greenness, right?
Yeah, $9.50.
You guys were running out of time, but I got something to tell you about two more categories, and I won't go over like I did the other day with Kayla. I was not paying attention.
Neither was I.
The spider plant looks awesome in a hanging basket. Maybe you can do this in the corner of your living room or your front porch or something and fool your neighbors, because it even has all these little airplane babies coming off these long strands. Isn't that realistic? That whole plant was like $20-some, maybe $30, but it's a gorgeous plant. It's the fullest one we've ever had. And if you pair that up with some trailing ferns,
$28.
it's going to look awesome. Okay. Awesome. So you could do a planter and have trailing ferns and airplane plants hanging out of it. Love it. So the other thing I wanted to tell you is that we're gearing up for our sidewalk sale, which is going to be in the cool comfort of our back room, now called Backroom Bargains. Did you hear that? Have you seen our Facebook event? Maybe Kayla can find that for you. Our Facebook event is telling you a full listing of the items that are on our sidewalk sale, but I can tell you right now that some of these things are already marked down online and you can get them for half price. Like I have only a handful of scarves left. You can grab a scarf for half price. They are going to be $12, I think. And it's like a summer shawl. So if you have a sundress that needs a little something something, it's cottony and it is so pretty. I should take one of these on vacation, actually. I like this one. Maybe that would be great for the plane. This would be a good plane scarf. This color, half price, $12. This color,
I'll drop the link to all the scarves.
the one with the hearts on it. Okay.
Jennifer said, you have 7 minutes, talk fast. She
Ah,
does talk fast.
I'm
Amy
going.
is a fast talker.
I'm going. And then the other thing we just marked down also is Patchology. So we have to make some changes since we're bringing on all the food items. I am still in love with all my Patchology fun things. I keep them in my fridge at home all the time. The entire Patchology collection of eye gels and face masks are all on sale.
They're 40% off.
Oh my gosh, 40%. Okay. That is the story.
It looks like the lip ones are not on sale.
Okay. Well, maybe that's a different category or something.
Yeah.
We'll have to talk about that. This is the eye gels. Love, love, love them. We've talked about it before. If you want a little pampering, speaking of Nomi and the pedicure chair, that is all part of the sale today. We still have the buy one, get one 50% off for Natalie Wood jewelry. And the Natalie Wood collection is online. There's a lot of gold left. There is some silver left. It doesn't matter what you buy. You can mix and match, but it's the Natalie Wood items. I don't have time to take them out of the packages today. Let's see, it wasn't your mom. It was Ladora's mom. Somebody wanted these earrings. I should make sure she knows they're BOGO. I better tell her. It's a good deal. There's a couple pieces that have black enamel. There are silver-toned pieces. Just more gold and gold pearls remaining. That is buy one, get one 50%. Patchology is 40. Scarves are 50. And you know what else is 50?
My favorite.
The story of the day. This just happened. This entire bin is the warehouse supply of love handle items. You guys, love handle stuff is amazing. If you've never bought love handles for your phones, I can't say that I'm tired of it at all. I still love the love handle products. It is the thing. I don't have my phone here. It's the thing that goes on the back of a phone. Can we show
Mine's
yours?
broken, but
Kayla just
I bought
bought.
a new one.
She just got a new one. So you put your strap on the back of your phone. And in this case, Kayla has an iPhone. This is what's
broke it. It did not break on anything else. Kaysen broke it.
So you can get this MagSafe removable item that sticks magnetically to the back of your phone. And then this sticks to your car mount. This is my favorite thing ever. I get in my car and throw my car mount and my phone together.
Yep.
And that will hold, whoops, there's your kiddo. That will hold the phone on your car dash with a command strip that comes with it. I'm going to say just check out the Love Handle link, read about it, and if you have questions, the store's open and they can answer your questions. But this gives you a little kickstand. It gives you a handle. It gives you a magnet. And it gives you a removable MagSafe so that you can get this off for charging purposes. That's why people like the MagSafe. And we have all these. Do you guys have this in your house, on your phone? Look at all these replacement colors. So if you just want new straps, they're half price. Close out time.
Becky said she loved those.
Hi.
Loved those handles.
Well, you better get some. I mean, they're going to be half price here. I'm sure forever you can buy them somewhere. The company is still absolutely turning out new things at a rapid rate. But I think we're going to switch gears to more food-related items, and moving forward, that will create the space we're looking for to allow us to do new categories, because things need to change from time to time.
Mhm.
So even though I have things that I love and we still love them, I guess I got to make some sacrifices for y'all, huh? So recapping.
Oh, we got 2 minutes.
We had
still.
2 minutes. Recapping, this sale is going to go through Sunday. If you joined us late, if you're watching in replay, if you take advantage of the links that Kayla has dropped and you grab these everyday items, just make sure your purchase from that category is at least $50 so you can save 10%. If you get over 100, you're going to save 20%. If you get over 200, you're going to save 30%, which is huge. That is more than we ever put anything like this on sale. That's a very huge opportunity. So that's the people who are going to stash away the goodies for next year or get some basics for making Christmas gifts or buy some light branches, which we talked about earlier, because that will all count. And then I didn't even tell you that all succulents count. So here, get a gander at the succulent tray. I'm not going to go through them one by one, but this big traverse branch in here counts towards the sale. This gigantic tillandsia. These fun succulents, even when they're brand new. Mini ferns and sedum and snake plants all count. I think this tray, which I threw together literally in 2 seconds, is a good idea, and you could get it all on sale, as well as the light branches and different ones beyond what I'm showing you here. If you're making a purchase, by the way, you can also grab these guys while supplies last. Our special buy of the week. And that will be a $39 and a $45 little dealio for your patios. When your patio parties happen, you might need a little extra mood light at night. These are
Now
great.
everybody needs to have parties with all the new dips and.
I know. We should have a party at my house next Wednesday. The team at the store says Wednesday's a good day. How do you feel about
with
Wednesdays?
pizza?
Yeah, pizza.
I'm worried about the pizza.
Pizza and dips. Pizza and dips go
Yeah.
hand in hand. Awesome. Well, thanks everybody for hanging out with me today. It is Friday and we're going to move through it like really fast. But I'll be back tomorrow morning live at the store. We're doing a live walkthrough of a new collection for fall. So wrap your head around it. Tomorrow is a fall debut of a new collection. We're going to see you then. Thanks everybody. Bye-bye.